What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time it's going to be another ranked ladder video utilizing the Nami strategy. So yeah, we're on Nami now. I played Nami quite a bit back in the day in like 04 format. I actually got top 32 at a Treasure Cup, 17th place, bubbled out of top 16 after I lost to a Crocodile on the bubble, because they bottom decked my Zeph, and I had one card left in deck at the end of the game. But either way, back on Nami. Nami's good again. Obviously, it's been like kind of the boogeyman of the format. And going into 08, I don't think anything's going to change. It has, what in my opinion, the best matchup spread. It has like probably a dead 50-50 into black-yellow. Pretty good matchup into Lucci. I'm not sure. I think it's probably, it just depends what they're playing. If they cut the Brooks, they end up cutting the Brooks, then probably Nami favored then. Otherwise, it's probably more 50-50 wise. Obviously, the mirror, we consider Nami a top 4 deck, and then the mirror is 50-50, and then into Bonney, you're probably favored somewhat. The exact cards they need, I mean, obviously they can always open the exact cards they need. They need like double Hody Zoro to beat you a lot of the time. So, like, of course they can open that, but that's with any deck. Like, double Hody Zoro is pretty good against everything. So, Nami's good. Nami's going to be good. It's only really bad matchups are like the rogue decks like Kalgara, Zoro, and that kind of stuff. But even then, you can still win. It's Nami. So, like, you can just trigger really well and win, regardless of the matchup. So right now, it's probably going to be my main deck going forward. I'm off the Bonney, unfortunately. I just hate playing black with Nami, or with Bonney. I hate it so much, and it's just become a matchup where it's just unbearable, especially with Jack, how Jack can just, like, you know, an event with Jack just lets you kill Hawkins, which is like your only saving grace in the matchup. It's just so bad. So, unfortunately, probably going to take a break from Bonney, move more to Nami. I know a lot of people hate watching Nami, so I'm not going to feature it too much on the channel. I just wanted to put this out there to like let everyone know what I'm on. I took this to the Nationals, LCQs and stuff. Didn't do terribly well. I also didn't practice with the deck at all. I just kind of built it and took it. And I think I've gotten a lot better with the deck since then, and just like the week since then. So I'm probably going to be maining this for 08 if I play any like store regionals or big tournaments. And I'm off the Bonney, unfortunately. I'll still make videos of Bonney. I know a lot of people come to my channel to watch Bonney, but I'm not just a Bonney player. Like, I've played tons of different decks over the course of this game's history. I switch decks all the time, literally all the time. So I know a lot of people think I'm like the Bonney guy and stuff, which fair enough, because I post a lot of Bonney, but it was what I was playing, so at that time. One other thing I wanted to mention before we get into like the deck profile and the videos, is that I'm thinking about doing, because I'm playing Nami, like I'm going to be maining Nami and like playing a lot of it on the sim, and I know a lot of people don't like to watch that, so it just doesn't make for good videos. So my idea right now is to potentially have people, the viewers, send in videos for me to commentate over. There's going to have to be a few requirements. One, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to send it in. Probably just going to have to email me like a private link to a YouTube channel, or send me your games over the email. That's the best I could do. I know VV Theory does like his commentating thing, and he just has you like record your game with OBS, and then you publish it to YouTube privately. You make a unlisted video, and then you send him the link. So I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, if that's cool with everyone. I just don't want to make it too hard on people, because at that point it just seems kind of pointless. Like, why not just upload your own videos to YouTube and commentate over them? Why do you need me to do that? You know what I mean? If you're going to be doing so much work anyway. But if you really, really want me to like commentate over your video and stuff, feel free to start sending me stuff. Not right now. I'll probably make a video to show exactly how I want it to be done, so that I can just keep everything organized. I'm not sure how many I'll get and stuff, so for now, hold off. Probably by the next video I'll have all that figured out. all the logistics figured out so that we can start doing those types of videos, get the community more involved instead of just me playing games over and over and commentating over myself. I can commentate over other people and maybe show how other people do good things, how other people do bad things, and we will talk about it then. But just know that that's coming in the future. If you're interested in doing like something like that, comment down below, give me some ideas on how to proceed with that kind of thing. I made a community post about it a couple days ago, so yeah, you can comment on that too. But let's get into the list. Enough jibber jabbering. We're kind of just on the standard list right now. The first, I think, 4 games are with this list. This is the list I took to Nationals, the LCQ, with the 1 hanger, 1 brick fist. But I decided I just don't like the brick fist that much. It seems good into Lucci, just like bounce to Kaya. But it's like doesn't really come. It's just a brick. Like it is just simply a brick, and like a lot of issues for the deck, like Gion and stuff, it just doesn't resolve. So it's just not good. So I might switch up the list some, move some cards around here and there. The last two of this video will be showing the person who got like top 4, I think, at Nats, top 4, top 8. This was their list. They had on the 2 hanger, 2 Deathwink, which I really like this list a lot. Might go back to 4 Apis just because Deathwinks it is bricky. I think it's just a better one-of card. The trigger is really good against Black Yellow Luffy, as you'll see later, but other than that, like, I probably just want the Apis to get my cards down in hand to be able to play my Deathwink and my Love Loves. So, and like Apis is broken in the mirror as well, and like double hanger, good card. So, yeah, kind of just standard Nami stuff. So let's go into some games here. We're gonna go against. Let me look. It looks like it's all top 4 meta decks this time. Bonney, Lucci, Black Yellow. So we get to see some meta games. First one here is going to be against the Bonney player. Name is Christian14. My name is also Christian, so what's up poppin'? They're going to start with a Bonney. We'll go into a Kaya. Draw 2, trash 2. We're going to give up that blocker. I didn't see what we trashed the first card. I was gibbering. They're going to go 6 and hold up a Dawn, which is fair enough, I guess. I'd probably just go 7 because it lets us 2k out of that. And if we had the rubber band shooter, then like you get super hard punish there. But they're going to do it again. They're going to, even though I'm definitely not swinging this turn at anything, they're going to hold up their Dawn. But that's fine because they're only swinging to the Kaya, I guess. We're going to Kaya, give up one of our Love Loves because we have too many in hand right now, and then peel off. Turns off our Love Love, but there's not much else we can do that turn. They're going to Hody and tap the blocker, which I thought was interesting. I usually just tap the Dawn against Nami, so you can get some free hits off and make him use the blocker. We rip a Snake Dance trigger, bounce the Cavendish, bounce the Kaya. It's pretty good. But unfortunately, we don't have a gavel. We, funny enough, draw into 2 gavels off of the All-Stars that we triggered, which would have been helpful last turn, but whatever. We had to take 2 life that turn. They did Hody us, so it's whatever. We're going to establish another Margaret just to make them Hody us again. Otherwise they suck. Their turns are going to suck. We're going to Gloriosa and whiff, bury 2 peel-offs. That's unfortunate. But we do Gloriosa again to try and move those 5 really good cards back up. And we do get a Snake Dance off of that one. We're going to Mr. Hanger, ditch the 1-drop event, and draw a Kaya. We're going to Kaya, give up one of the gavels because we just have too many gavels in hand. We're not going to be able to discard that many cards. So ideally, we like to like gavel, Love Love this turn if we can. But they're going to give us a 6 value, so might as well take the rubber band shooter now. And they're just going to play the Bonney. They're playing it pretty weird. I'm not sure why they're swinging such low numbers. And they're also just not swinging with their Basil Hody. Kind of weird. I don't think that's the best way to play against Nami, because now I'm sitting like 15 cards in deck with their life. So yeah. Here, they're just swinging another 6, so once again, just a weird number to swing against Nami. We're just going to bounce the Kaya so that we can eventually close out this game in the next 2 turns. Going to bounce another Kaya because they're just like kind of just giving it to us. They're going to 7. We will get 2 more out of deck with the gavel. They're going to go another 7. We're probably just going to gavel. No, we actually take that one so that whatever we take, we can discard off the gavel for like the Hody swing or something, or the Cavendish swing. But we hit an All-Star, so we draw 2, sure. And then they're going to go 6. We'll take that opportunity to gavel because we know they're going to go at least 9 or 10. We'll block the 9, and then we can just go crazy with our Kayas because we're at like, what, 6 cards in deck or something after the draw for turn. So, yeah, I wouldn't advise like swinging like that. Or like, I really don't like tapping the blocker against Nami, but, you know, to each his own. I'm not the best player in the world or anything. Go into a Lucci game here. We start with a Kaya, so that's pretty good. We're going to draw 2 and then trash the All-Stars Spada. They're going to play a brand new, which makes this Margaret like kind of bad to play, but because they could go like 5-7 or something, so with no Dawn up. But they don't do that. They just play the Kuzan, which is, I guess, fair. We're just going to Gloriosa and whiff, unfortunately, which sucks. They T-bone, pop the Kaya. I just need to like get a better understanding of how to play Gloriosa. I think I'm just like playing it and not really thinking about what I'm grabbing, but I think I'm starting to get better at it. They're gonna minus our blocker, so we'll take the block now. They do have a Jack, so it just didn't matter. They're gonna go 9 with the Jack. We will White Snake, go +1. And then we can Snake Dance, bounce nothing. And the reason I blocked with the Margaret is because obviously they could just tap 4 for Lucci and then both of our bodies are cleared, so at least they have to like... At least we get some sort of value out of the blocker. They're just going to swing out here after we double White Snake, which is fine. They're swinging low numbers, so we can get down enough to Love Beam and then Love Beam. We're going to play the the Gloriosa, take the blocker. We're going to play the blocker, so now we have double blocker this turn. They're going to tap their Jack, which is fine by me. I don't think that card is like terribly crazy into Nami, simply because like you're tapping the Jack, so like my blocker essentially did what it was supposed to anyway. Obviously White Snake would go crazy here and punish them so hard, but don't have it. So we're just going to discard our hand. Try to keep high life as much as possible. We're going to hit a Snake Dance off this Gloriosa, bury 2 more Pilaf. So we know our Pilaf, like I think all 4 Pilafs are on the bottom somewhere, and we keep moving them up with our Gloriosas. We might have already, that might have been the first 2 Pilafs actually that we buried earlier. It's harder to like keep track of what's on the bottom when I'm not actually playing the game, and even when I am, it's pretty tough. They're going to go 6 after we White Snake, Snake Dance, bounce the Gloriosa. We do hit a draw 2, or a, draw 1, mill 1 trigger, which is nice. We have nothing to play, but we do hit a Spada, draw 2, trash 1, so hit another draw 2 trigger. Pretty good, pretty good. We're going to Kaya. Yeah, probably get rid of the Snake Dance because there's no way that Kaya is living. Yep, they're going to Jack the Kaya. And like every other card in our hand is probably better than Kaya anyway right now. Or the Snake Dance anyway right now. They're going to go 9. We'll take that just so we can have try and get another counter to counter out of the next 9 with our gavel. But they're going to go 9 again, and like what are they going to do? Go 8, so it just doesn't matter. We rip a Pilaf. We're going to peel off into Kaya. Kaya into Pilaf. And then Pilaf for game. So, and our last life was Pilaf. So those were the 2 that we buried off the first Gloriosa on the bottom there. Which we knew, we just had to get to the late game to win that one. Going into the next matchup, another Lucci game. Still on that first list I showed with the single Hanger, single Sandersonia, single Berkfist. Hand's not the best of all time. We do have the blocker, which is nice, but just nothing we can do as of now. If they go 8, of course, we have the Giant Gavel. Probably discard the Hanger. They are going to go 8. We'll discard the Hanger, mill 2. Hit a Margaret and a Snake Dance. We'll just Margaret here. We have double Margaret in hand, which sucks. You really want to see those cards like evened out over the course of the game rather than like all clumped up in one hand, but it's whatever. Very good card, regardless. They're going to -1 to our Margaret, so we'll just take that block. I don't see them going 7 with Spandam, but if they do, they do. Whatever. They can simply just like essentially pass their turn. They don't do that. They have a Kuzan. We are going to peel off, draw a Kaya, which is nice, but I kind of want to set it up to where I can play 2 bodies in one turn and not just one, at least. So I'm not just going to leave the Kaya out there right now. I could see a point where I go like Margaret, Kaya next turn, but even then it's spending quite a bit of Dawn, so we'll see what we do. They're going to go 7, 5, 7. On the 7, we'll just give them the Snake Dance. It's probably not going to get much more value than that anyway throughout the course of this match. So Snake Dance is like by far like one of the worst cards in the Lucci matchup. We rip a Love Beam off the second Margaret, so we're just going to pass, not play the Kaya, so that we can play the Love while we still have 4 cards in hand. Otherwise, if we didn't rip that, we probably play the Kaya, just to keep the gavel open. They're going to -3 to both of our Margarets, and I foolishly probably Love there when I should have potentially just blocked the 5. I'm not sure how big of a difference it makes. I probably wouldn't have been taking these 2 5s, or that 5 right there. So, you know, misplay right there. I probably should have just blocked. We're going to Kaya. We do have the Brick Fist, so we're going to Brick Fist the Kaya back just to keep it off the field so they can't pop it. We can use it next turn. Plus, we have 4 cards in hand. Love. Pretty good. White Snake's going to replace itself. Gavel, of course, great card. They are going to, first and foremost, swing 7. We're going to Love into a Love broken. 7, probably just Love. Into an All-Star, something to discard off the Gavel. They'll go 5. Free White Snake, take it. And then 10. And we just take that one. We hit the White Snake trigger. We're not going to use it. Barely ever use that trigger. We're going to Kaya, discard the Snake Dance and the All-Stars. We'll take a Love off this Gloriosa. And then Kaya again, just to have some more cards to discard, some better information off of what we pull off the Gloriosa. Kill this Helmeppo, it's whatever. They will Stussy, funny enough, and then play Suru. I don't know what that was about. Maybe they're just setting up for another Stussy next turn. But I'm not sure how important that's going to be. If you can't, like, you should be like probably trying to kill me this turn. Or I'm just going to mill out. Our hand's pretty broken. We have 3 life. Let's probably just wrap it up here. Yeah, and they play a Khalifa. I'm not sure what the whole point in that was, but regardless, I think we had it. We had like 10 cards or something with double Gavel, Love, Rubber Band, so 3 life. Yeah, very unlikely they were going to win that one, even if they didn't admit defeat there. Going into the next one, we're going to play against another Bonney player. I'm actually going to double speed this one because I remember this Bonney player being pretty slow, which is fine. You know, I'm here for it. We're going to play Gloriosa, take the Snake Dance. Next turn, we're going to peel off, hold up 1. They're going to swing 8. We do not have the Gavel, but we do have Rubber Band 2K, which is not as good, obviously, but it gets there. We do peel off into another peel off and a Gavel, so that now we do have the true Gavel 1 Dawn turn. We'll just peel off again after they play their Cavendish. See what they want to do here. We might be forcing to just bouncing this Gloriosa with the Snake Dance. If they have Hody, that would suck, but it's whatever. They swing 5, so we'll just take this time now to Spada, see what we're going to draw. Put the Margaret on the top. Right now I'm thinking they just don't have Hody, so not really thinking about Hody, but yeah, then they end up Bonnying, not swinging with the Cavendish, which I'm not sure how correct that is either. Granted, they were only going to swing 8, so we probably just bounced the Gloriosa, but still. We're going to play the Margaret, pass. They're going to swing 5. We'll give them the 2K just to get our hand down lower, like I've been saying, to try and Love. Fortunately, probably not going to be able to Love unless they swing like, what, 9-8 or something, so we can go 9, bounce the Gloriosa, discard it for counter, and then have 4 cards for the Love, but yeah, that just doesn't happen. They're going to go Kara, Urog, pass. We're going to Gloriosa into another Love, so now we really don't have any way to get cards out of our hand. But we do a pretty sick play. Because they've been swinging such low numbers, I decided to Snake Dance, bounce the Gloriosa to try and make our Loves live. And they're just playing right into it. So they swing 5, discard a Gloriosa. If they swing 6, we're going to bounce the Gloriosa. And then we can, discard Gloriosa that we bounced. And then Love to put ourselves at 4 on the next swing. So we're going to bounce the Gloriosa now. See what they want to swing here. They just play Dofi and pass, which Okay, kind of ruined my whole my whole play, but that's fine. I'll take another turn. We're gonna Gloriosa into a Margaret. Pretty good. Bottom of Kaya, unfortunately, but it's whatever. We'll get to it eventually. Then play the Margaret. Drawn to, I believe we drew the Gavel, so now we have Gavel online with the Love, which is busted. They're gonna swing 5. We'll punish them with a White Snake. We can still Gavel and Rubber Band Shooter this turn. Still be able to draw 1 with Love this turn. Yeah, we just take the Gavel here to get ourselves down enough to Love. They're only swinging base numbers, which I'm just not sure is right. They'll swing 10. We can't cleanly get out of that, so we'll just block. See what else they do here this turn. Then they'll Hody, tap both of our Dons, so all of our Loves are dead now. And they'll swing 6. We'll rip a Desert Spada, draw a Peel off Kaya. Busted. We'll have to discard a Love, unfortunately, but still peel off Kaya. And now they have 2 swings. Probably gonna get 1 more life out of us. We'll block the other one. Take the block now just in case they don't swing with the Urug, I guess. And they do swing with the Urug, so we'll take that one, hit a Gavel. Yeah. It at least gets our hand down for Love. We are going to peel off. Do we double Kaya? No. Yeah, I mean, that's a hard spot to say. I guess we can just like Gavel 1 Apis and then be able to Love chain. So that's fair. No need to spin the extra Don on the Kaya because, yeah, whatever. Maybe we could have just played the Kaya, been fine. But that would be playing into another Hody if we did so. Because then if we play the other Kaya, then we're gonna, if they Hody us, we go down to 3 Don for the turn. Which, once again, we could still Love, Gavel. So I don't know if playing Kaya there is right or not. They're gonna go 5, just playing it a White Snake so hard. Which if I had it, I would punish them. To be fair, I've played it like a ton of times this turn. Do rip 2 more off the All-Stars. They swing 10, we'll take it. And we, like I said, hit the All-Stars, draw 2 more White Snake. Those are just going to be discard fodders for this Gavel. We will double Gavel just to put ourselves down into 5 cards in deck with chainable Loves coming up. We're going to go down to... they have to, perfectly swing out here, which is just not possible. And we're going to be able to draw 2 cards, draw for turn, go down to 2 cards. The Kaya will get us there in the end. So we essentially have game on board. We just got to live this turn, which, like I said, we're going to be able to go to plus 14. Or plus 14. We're going to be able to get to 13 with our hand so far, not counting the Kaya. See what the opponent does. They're just going to swing 5. I'll probably just Love. Draw a card. Like if they're gonna swing anything under 9, I'm just Love in this spot exactly. They swing 10, we'll take it. We hit a Kaya, no trigger, but there's just no way they can kill us. We might as well take our last life. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's a peel off, so we win. But we were gonna win regardless. Let's go into the last 2 games here. This is with the Deathwink list that I showed off in the beginning. Both of these games are going to be against Black Yellow Luffy. They make us go first, which is fine. I don't mind going first in this matchup because then they can't play the Luffy on 5, which is really backbreaking. They have to play it on 6, but still, even then, like playing on 6 is really good too. We do just double Kaya. We choose not to peel off because I don't want to be in a situation where they just go like 5-5 or 6-5. They just go 9 instead, which does make us take a life. But we do hit the input on All-Stars. We'll draw 2. Next turn we're going to peel off, go to like a billion in hand. They do have the Luffy, but the most they can swing this turn is 6. And we do have the 1-drop event. They choose not to swing, which is fair. We're just going to peel off pass because we have it. No, we're not really afraid of anything here. Obviously a Luffy or 2 would be annoying. Like another Luffy, 5-drop 6k, or 5-drop 8k Luffy. They're going to burn their life. They're going to Flampe first, which I thought was weird, but fair enough. They're going to Luffy swing 10 at us. Pretty good number, but we do have the Snake Dance. We're going to Snake Dance back to Kaya for next turn. And then Rubber Band, mill 1. They're just going to hard play that Luffy. Not burn the life, because we could just swing out if we wanted to. We're going to rip a Kaya, or we're going to play the Kaya, rip another Kaya, play the Kaya, rip another Kaya. Play the Kaya, rip a Pilaf. Give up the Margaret. Just not that good right now because of Rocket Luffy, of course. We're going to go with the Love because our hand is so massive, and we're going to be Pilafing again. Go down to 3 Dawn, but that's fine because we have double Gavel. Or like Gavel Snake Dance or something, take a life. I don't know, something like that. They are going to Rocket Luffy one of our Kayas. Fair enough, I guess. Might as well. If you have the 2-drop, it doesn't cost any Dawn because the Dawn goes right back to your leader for the plus 2,000. They're going to do it again. Swing 9. Swing 10. Which is fine because I just have Snake Dance 2K. They're going to swing another 10. I believe we let them have this one. We hit an All-Stars trigger again. Draw 2. And then they swing 11. Take that one. Hit nothing. Pass turn. We're going to Kaya first and foremost, just see what we can do here. Get rid of some bad cards. We're going to peel off, potentially not even play this Margaret. Yeah, not even play the Margaret. Just don't need it right now. Plus, I don't want to tap 3 Dawn just so they can Rocket Luffy it. And our hand is just stacked, so we can afford to do this kind of play. They're going to Rocket Luffy, pop the 3rd Kaya. Probably play a mini Sabo. Oh, they're going to 4-drop event. What's that thing called? I forget what it's called, but they're going to do that. Oh, Finger Pistol or Kaya. Which is like whatever. Like if you want to spend 4 Dawn to Finger Pistol my Kaya, sure. Then they're going to go 9 into 6 after we Snake Dance or White Snake, whatever the hell it's called. Something Snake. So we just get a perfect 4K counter, and they do it again, so we're just going to perfect 4K counter probably again. Actually, we take it because it felt bad to love there. And like we're just so far, like we win next turn regardless, so we're just going to, like even if we didn't like top deck another Margaret, we have the Gavel, and yeah, this is what we won. Next turn, or next game, the last game of this video, gonna be playing against a Black Yellow Luffy once again. Against the T-Rex. We start with double Kaya, pretty good. We're gonna Kaya first off. We have Love, so it's kind of safe too. We're gonna discard this Deathwink because that's more of a late game card than an early game card. They're gonna Flampe, draw 2 cards, and then play the Garp, take the Luffy. We're gonna play another Kaya. Discard the All-Stars, discard the Gloriosa, pass turn, hold up 2 either for Snake Dance, Love, or Gavel. We'll play all 3 here, and you could justify all 3. Just depending on what they do. They're going to Hiyori. I'm assuming stack a Luffy or something. Yeah, Luffy into the 5-drop 8K Luffy, pass turn. I'm not going to swing 7, which, once again, fair enough. You would have got super punished. We're going to play the Margaret. They're going to immediately pop it with a 5-drop Luffy, but they just don't have any Dawn to swing a good number, so they're going to start with a 5. We'll take the free Snake Dance because obviously they're going to swing 9 and we won't be able to get out of that. So we'll just take the 9, hit a Deathwink. Nasty trigger to bounce a 7 or less. Like I said earlier, that is a busted trigger into Black Yellow. If you think Black Yellow is going to be really good, I'm assuming like Deathwink is going to be busted. Just the trigger alone is so crazy. I just kind of like the Snake Dance trigger. Snake Dance into Black Yellow Luffy trigger. Like Snake Dance trigger into Black Yellow Luffy is so good. Be able to put back the 5-drop 8K Luffy, make him spend 5 Dawn to summon it again, or you know, whatever. Make him spend 4 Dawn with leader ability, Baby Luffy if they have it. Still busted. They're gonna leader ability, play a Baby Luffy. They just have all the Baby Luffys. Which is like objectively the best card in the matchup is Hiyori, Luffy, 5-drop AK Luffy, and Baby Luffy. They're going to swing 12. I potentially just take this. If this is all they're doing this turn, I don't care to take this. I don't mind taking this life. But we'll see what I do. Oh, they swing 12 so I can go to 13 with Gavel, Snake Dance. So I think that's what I do. I'm going to Gavel first. Love. Okay. Gavel, Love, which is fair. Draw some more cards. I'm going to rip a peel off of a peel off again. Peel off. Pass turn. We're holding up the band and a Snake Dance here. Probably want to prioritize the Snake Dance so that we can like have a draw card next turn. They're going to Gecko into a Luffy, Baby Luffy into the 5/8 Luffy. 200 leader ability, put probably Rocket Luffy in life. Rocket Luffy and just Rocket Luffy, okay. I wonder if I just swing 15 next turn I win. Pause. 9, 11, no, yeah, okay. Not a chance. We're gonna play the Margaret, draw a card. Kaya, draw 2, trash 2. Probably play. Okay, we don't play the other Margaret because we have just some broken cards in our hand. We want to be able to play this Gavel. Probably double band if we can to try and lower our hand to get down to the Love range. They're gonna swing 6. We'll just take the block with the blocker because obviously they're just gonna pop it afterwards. They're gonna swing 8, give us a free Gavel, take it every day. Another 8, we'll take a free double band every day. Now we're ready to Love, so we will just Love Hanger. And we'll take whatever they swing with leader, most likely. They haven't shown us Ace, so not sure if they're on it or not. But not scared of it if we are, because we have 3 life, 11 cards in deck. They're gonna swing 11. We'll take that one. Hit a Margaret. We'll Margaret first and foremost. Margaret, and then Kaya. Potentially should have Kaya'd before the second Margaret, but I'm not sure on that. Just in case we do draw into another Kaya, we can get down to 4 cards rather than 6. Yeah. Well, actually not. We go down to 5 cards because we get them. Take into account the Margaret draw. They're going to swing twice, and we're just going to make sure that we don't die with like the blocker life ratio. I feel like if they had Rocket Luffy, they would have played it first before swinging with the Gecko, so I decided not to worry about that card this turn. So we're relatively safe here. They could go, what, like 8/8 with Flampe leader. But we have double 2K for the second 8, whatever that may be. So we win if they do that. We hit a Snake Dance anyway, bounce to Flampe. But even if they did go 8, we have the double 2K, peel off, draw 2. I can't see how many cards we have in deck, but I can't imagine that wouldn't have got us there. But yeah, let's go into the list one more time before we close out the video. You know, the main deck, some call it the BDIF, some don't. Some call it Cancer, but you know, I call it Nami. I'm gonna, like I said, gonna be playing Nami this format. I won't burden you guys with watching this all the time. I'll definitely post like other videos like Boa, Calgara, Bonney, and stuff that I like to play other than this, but this is what I'm on. Don't forget to keep an eye out, maybe on the next video or the one after that. I'm gonna share some instructions to how to submit your own videos, so you don't have to watch me play Nami all the time. And I'll commentate. You can think of it as like free coaching if you want to, but I promise I'm not that good enough to be able to coach. Once I top 8 an event, maybe I'll start coaching, but until then, I'm probably not going to do any sort of paid coaching or anything. This will be the alternative for now. But yeah, if you want to do that, let me know. Comment on the video with some ideas if you want to do that kind of stuff. But either way, GG to all those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.